Do you want to hear how inspired I actually am from all the stuff that's happened to me? I mean, honestly, this is the kind of stuff that I literally do believe. I do believe that people can fly. We just haven't done it yet. Without anything else, just the thought of flying and just flying. I believe that we can do literally anything because we we don't really even have to come up with the material way to do it. Like, we don't. It's just we have to believe that deeply in it with our heart and soul and feel the vibration, like tune into that. Start understanding vibrations. Like, why can't we grow to one certain age and stay that body composure as long as we feed it a certain way? It's just a thought from the beginning of time that hearts stop. That whatever, they don't stop at a certain time, they just stop at a certain age. You get to a certain age, you get to this age, and after a while your body just dies. But many years ago, people just believed that they lived at 30 or 40. That was a long age. The people are getting older and older and older because they're thinking like, hey, if I keep myself preserved, I can live longer. They're thinking that. So why don't they just think that I learn about what's actually preserving me? I learn about those things, and I stop thinking that I get older. And every night when I go to sleep, I think to myself, like, I feel younger every day. Or I feel perfect at this age, or something like that. So that way you don't really want to get younger every day if you really believed it. It was like you never know. There's all kinds of crazy things that can happen in human existence, especially when you have a weak will. But if you develop your mind and your senses and your faculties and all these words that I don't normally use, and I feel weird saying them, but if you do that, you really are unstoppable. Especially for now, you are unstoppable in your mind. Like, do you know how really vivid you can, if you just close your eyes and just picture your mind turning inside out and just bursting with like candy and rainbows and silly shit like that, just to get your mind creating, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you can like start really vividly seeing in color. And I mean, I couldn't even remember my dreams a little while ago, and now I can just picture stuff with my eyes open. It's weird. It's awesome. I really love it, but I feel odd because there's nobody else. Well, I can't say nobody else because I do know other people who want to do it, but they just say they don't have time because they're stuck on that idea of they don't have time. Like, I work all the time too in what we call time, but I still do it all the time. I do it all the time. No matter what, I'm listening to it while I'm working. When I'm driving from place to place, I'm listening to it. If I can have headphones in while I'm working, well, I always can have headphones in because I own my own business. But it doesn't matter. When somebody's not working, most people work 8 hours a day or maybe a little more. When you're driving one place to another, when you're going for a walk, you can put on headphones. You can do whatever and you can study. So there's never, ever, ever an excuse. Even if you're going to work and going to school, you have time where you can put on headphones. You have stuff you're studying, but that was a choice. If you really find something that is propelling you to go that way, or it's pulling you that way, like a polarity. Why do I want to be this? Because something's pulling me that way. It's a polarity. We just don't understand it because we're in human bodies and we're thinking that it's what we see. But it's really just polarities pulling us back and forth on the senses in our mind, making us feel like that's what we want to do, or letting us know that's what we want to do. It's just the imagery we put to it with our senses in our human body. It's pretty crazy stuff. It's really working in every other sense of the word, even in like our remote controls on our phones right now. The same energy that's doing that is doing it in our brain, just is going to our brain and doing it. And you can tune into it. All right, I'm going to sleep. Like I said, I was going to, 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. All right, good night.